Good morning. It's day 46. It's about 5:50. I'm going to eat breakfast and try to leave here around 6:30. I might make 6:40. I don't know. I was trying to get to town before noonish or so. I'll try to hike as fast as I can. It's mostly down, so it should be okay. And these days, this week actually, the breakfast has been a bagel with a Spam slice in the middle, one of those single serve packets in the middle. And I find it's been really good. It's not, you don't have to sit around and wait for it to soak like oatmeal. And it has a lot of fats, complex carbs, sugars, pretty much everything you need to get going. Oh my gosh, my eye. To get going for a good day. For at least 5 miles, you can really move with that much energy. So I have one more Spam packet. After that, it's like I have to figure out something else out for breakfast. Hopefully they sell single serve Spam slices at the Grand Canyon general store. All I need is 5 more, and then that's it. Please let them have it. I'll figure something out. I guess salami, pepperoni, one of those deals. But let's get eating and get going. A little condensation today. It's understandable. I'm at 7,200 feet, and the ground all around was rather damp. Actually, I had to walk around quite a bit to find a drier area because there's a lot of mud, like not real muddy, but it's not dried dirt. I'll say that much. My marvelous plate is a Ziploc bag. I'm really meticulous about crumbs and stuff, and I find I can actually eat with this as a plate and collect all the crumbs that falls off on here. Then I just shake it out the vestibule side. But not for the Spam bagel sandwich. Delicious. No toppings or anything. Still delicious. There's enough fat in the Spam that it still slides down without any condiments or anything. It's like 6:30, but the coyotes are starting to howl for some reason. There's too many trees, I can't see them. Do you see them? They're very close. They're out there somewhere. Pretty close by. I didn't hear them all night. Wonder why they're barking this morning. And now nothing. Yeah, the coyotes were really going crazy. They were over there somewhere. They were close. I wonder why I didn't hear them all night. I don't know if it's because I slept really well or they just didn't make any noise. But all of a sudden this morning they were making a hoopla. It's really dense trees though, so it's hard to see far. But I'm cold. I got my gloves. I'm gonna get going. It's about 6:40 and I have less than 12 miles to Tusayan. So I have an alarm set on my phone at 9 o'clock. So I'm hoping at 9 o'clock, wherever I am, I have cell service. I can call this lodge and reserve a room. But so far, cell service has been pretty decent. But I don't know, 2 miles in or 2 hours in, it'd be 7 miles, 6 miles from town. Sometimes you get service 6 miles out. Sometimes you don't. So I'm gonna get going because I'm so cold. I gotta warm up. The sun is just coming out, but the trees are all blocking it. I don't see any sun in front of me. Okay, let's go. The sun's been out, so it's starting to get warmer. So I stopped, take off my jacket. But of course, every time I stop, take off my pack, I gotta get a mouthful of this. It's It's quite weird around here. We're only about 5 miles from the city itself of Tusayan, but we're 8 miles away still because we have to do these weird loops. We're going north now, and we're gonna head southwest. Then we're gonna head northwest, and then southwest. It's all crazy. I guess that's why the other group, they took the road. I've been noticing that I've only seen muddy footsteps going south, so it must have been the other Sobo guy I saw, but I don't see any steps going north. And there is fresh mud around here, so they would leave steps. So they must have bailed on a logging road or something way back and then just hightailed it using the road, because this trail is adding like 4 more miles than it needs to be. I'm not quite sure why they're doing that, but I have a weird feeling like some of the trail designers, like from the AZTA, are like, oh no, this is still way too short, 800, we need to add 5 more miles. And they said, well, we could just do this weird loopy thing before Tusayan. Okay. And thus 8 miles of trail is created. Now check out this tree. At first I was looking at it going, oh man, if I drove under here, I'd have to kind of swerve around. But then I looked over. They're all, well, not all, but all the thinner ones are bent over to the left. Isn't that weird? I guess from the fire somehow it like heat bent the wood. Like you can do it over a fire yourself. But it looks like it's still alive. It's really low. I don't know how long it's gonna last before it snaps and falls on the road though and go around. Yeah, that can't last too long. That's gonna get heavier and heavier. Pretty weird. I always find it cool seeing trees like this, because looking at the rock you can tell that it grew in a crack in the rocks, and just over the years or decades it just tore apart that rock. It's pretty interesting, right? I find it interesting, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and it's grown nice and tall and healthy. It's nice. Pretty nice. I was able to book a room at 7 Mile Lodge. They don't take advance reservations. You have to call them 9 a.m. the day that you're going to be there. And if you say you're an Arizona trail hiker, you get $10 off. It wound up being $109 because I forgot it's Easter Monday tomorrow, or Easter Sunday, so I think it's a holiday, so it was $10 more than the usual price. But that's good. At least I still get a one last warm bed to sleep in. I'm going to organize my stuff, clean stuff out. And I keep forgetting about holidays when I thru hike. I hope tomorrow backcountry office is still open. I would think they are. I mean, they have to be open on holidays just because more people go out. But yeah, and I hope everything else has normal hours today and tomorrow, just so I could go eat. And the place that's supposed to have the really good burger that's kind of pricier, they don't open till 3. I was gonna go there, show up at 11 and have it for lunch. But guess what's open? Wendy's and McDonald's. So I've been hiking the last 5 minutes trying to decide Wendy's or McDonald's. I've gone to McDonald's a bunch. I might just do Wendy's. I don't know. But then again, you could say if 3 o'clock is check-in, I could just eat both, like 11 and then at 12:30 go eat again. I should be there by 11, so oh man. I think it's too late. Yeah, I can't get there. I can't get to McDonald's in time to get the McGriddles. Unless they're still serving it later after 11. McGriddle. It's beautiful. Wow, I was so focused on this bird that was yakking at me that I didn't realize I was just walking through this huge field of, I believe, what is Mormon tea. On the PCT we saw a lot of it, and they looked a little greener, but there is so much here. And they even have flowering, maybe not flowers, I don't know what you would call them. They look spiky. But yeah, there's a whole bunch here. It's crazy. It's beautiful though, right? What's funny is It looks like an old road, and plants have grown in the middle. Look how huge they are in the middle. I don't think any four-wheeled vehicles have come along here in a long time, because that's really high up. Yeah, just a ton of it. Oh, look at this one. What's going on here? Let's touch some of it. Not spiky at all. Now check these out. These look like fruits or something. Or are they like caterpillar cocoons? They seem in a weird spot. I'm gonna touch it. It's kind of... Huh. It's hard. Kind of look like popcorn or something. This looks like an old tank. It's not on the map at all. But it is super dry. Super dry. Now this is the Arizona desert that I thought about. I mean, that looks stereotypical, huh? Cracked earth, dry, barren Arizona. Sometimes, not all the time. We are just like 0.1 miles away from the junction, but right now we're just walking between these rocks like a mini canyon of sorts. Lots of cool rocks here. A lot of the trail has been this road, but this part's pretty nice with the rocks. What's funny is you see tour helicopters flying over constantly. They're all red so far, the ones I've seen. I guess they're going to the same place, but yeah, I mean, look at those rocks, and there's snow right there. Isn't that wild? Huh. And it's amazing. The thing is, actually, all these rocks really block out the car noises, because the campground is right ahead, and the main road is right after that. So I think you'd hear a lot, but I barely hear anything. I heard some cars a little while back, maybe just the way things were geographically, but I don't hear anything. Pretty wild, huh? Really blocks everything. And then we're in the trees and then these rocks, and then all of a sudden we'll see big old campground. Actually, we gotta take a little trail down to the campground, so maybe we won't see the campground right away. Lots of helicopters. There are all these cool rocks, and then just like I said, bam, civilization. Let's figure out how to get to the main road so we can head over to McDonald's or Wendy's. I still haven't decided. I think I'm just gonna eat them both. Like, once when I get there, and then sit somewhere and basically loiter and edit videos, and then an hour later go eat at the other one. Don't think I won't do it. I can do it too. Maybe I will do it. I'll do it. I'll be back for you tomorrow, Arizona Trail. I'll be back. I'm gonna go to this junction right here and then do this. That way I can just take this loop tomorrow. All right. I think I even smell food already. Oh, there's a bunch of RVs out there. What's going on? Let's see what's cooking. By the way, I don't know how many of you know what yogying is, but yogying is like walking through a campground or something, or just anybody, and trying to look miserable or hungry or thirsty, and trying to maybe hope somebody will give you something, like feed you. Because, you know, we've been drinking water out of wild animal tanks. So basically wild animals. I'm at the general store here now. I know it's a long shot, but I'm going to go in anyway to see if they have filters. I doubt they have them, but you got to check, right? So let's do it. Yeah, I don't see any filters, but they do have a variety of camping things. Even isobutane. And utility cord, but no water filters. Compass, close. Look like they have a bunch of things. Like they may have had it at some point, but maybe they don't now. It's too bad. It's a Cruise Canada one. They're here all the way from Canada. Did they open the border? Can you drive in from Canada now? I don't know what's going on anymore. Tourists driving around. Lots of people driving around. Lots of campers. Lots of RVs. Crazy. I'm gonna go to Wendy's first because I know what McDonald's usually has really fast Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna go to Wendy's and then eat and maybe edit something and then wander over to McDonald's and upload one video at least. Check in at the lodge. Hotel is until 3. I'm gonna try to go like 1, maybe 2 and beg for them to let me in, but we'll see. Well, through hikers, you can't go to Wendy's unless you use their app. You can't go inside, but you can't order through the drive-through window unless you have a car. So you have to use their app, and I don't want to install an app just to order something when I can go across the street to their competitors and just order there. So I'm just gonna do that right now. So I guess McDonald's gets my business, not Wendy's. Horrible business decisions there. After I ordered, I heard someone else order, and they ordered a double quarter pounder, and I was like, dang it, I should order the double instead of a single. I didn't know they had the double. All I saw was something with cheese, and I didn't want it with cheese. Oh well. Oh, Wendy's. At least McDonald's fries are better, so. The bathroom is open, so I washed my hands. Twice, like usual. Oh, pretty windy. That was supposed to be 1,200 calories, but I'm not anywhere near full. That burger was not satisfying. I need something bigger, something more. So it's only noon. I don't know if they'll let me check in right now. I guess I can try. Second lunchtime at Plaza Bonita, and looks good. I love Mexican food. Yeah, Mountain Dew, yeah. Yeah, at the restaurant, when I was sitting down, the booth has this like vinyl seat. My legs are sticky from sweat. They were just kind of sticking onto it. So yeah, my legs are just sticking to those seats. I felt bad because it was just like, there's nothing I could do. My legs are all sticky. But here's an update on my hands. The usual tan line. The top part's kind of dried. The scratches from some thorny plant. I lost track. Once you're in the snow, you're just thinking about the snow and not post-holing. Look at the skin crack. Okay. So this finger has split some more. I'm just kind of giving up on everything right now because I only have 5 days, really, 6 days of hiking. So I'll take care of it after I finish. Oddly enough, this has started to crack, and that's hurting a little. All the way up there, kind of weird. I don't even know if there was a fold there before, but now that's cracking. And that's about it for this left hand. There's a weird callus there that's starting to peel off. Not very attractive. This hand's doing a little better. It's just splitting there. I think it's a new one. And everything else is kind of dry, but nothing's really split. Same weird callus over here from the trekking poles. Same tan line. New scar from when I scraped my hand on a tent stake. And the same old dry skin. Here's my room. Number 12. See it together. Oh, a king. Let's see what we got here. Hotel. We'll close that up. Let's check it out. There's me. And should be a bathroom. Yay. Bathroom. All right. Lots of towels. I don't know how to turn on this light. Oh, I don't know. All right, let's take a shower.